our album is postponed right now. It's because
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, well, everything that could go wrong recording our album has gone wrong since we went to start. Like when we first finally got to the point where we're like, okay, cool, let's go in and record this motherfucker and get it done. Woohoo! Well, then our drummer John and his whole family got the Rona. So quarantine time, not time to reschedule going in. So it takes a little while because there's other customers in line, you know, so you're okay, well, we reschedule you out for a month, you know, we'll get back to you in a month. So he got in there, smashed his fucking tracks out, and then it was like, okay, cool, now it's Dan's turn. And Dan was gonna go in and record, and he fucking got the Rona. Him and his whole family got it. So it was like, all right, so on to other customers and stuff. And then it was like, okay, now he's done with that shit, so let's get him back in here. Oh, it's gonna be a couple weeks before we can get to him again. So he went to go in there the day before he was supposed to go in and do his guitar tracks, and Byron got it.
Jesus Christ,
fuck, man. Yeah, so it's like, okay, he's got to quarantine for 2 weeks or whatever, you know.
It's a pain in the ass, all that.
Yeah, and then finally, okay, you know, some more time goes by. Other customers were in the way, doing their projects and stuff, then got him in there. They knocked out the guitars and shit. Then now it's time for Kelly's bass, and Kelly gets in a fucking car accident. Our bass player gets in a car wreck and gets a big gash right here and can't play his fucking bass for like a month. So like, no way. Why does this happen? Whoever's going in to record has something bad happen to him. It's just fucking weird Murphy's Law shit. He gets that done. He goes in and fucking drops a few tracks. He can't go through all of them because he's injured. So he gets through 2, maybe 3 songs or whatever. He's going to reschedule it for later. And meanwhile, I'm going to go in and start recording the vocals and then circle back to Kelly afterwards. And I was rehearsing in my friggin' car, and I lost my voice. Next day I was like, I can't talk. Well, it's happened a million times. So cool. A few days I'll be good to go. No, it doesn't come back. It doesn't come back. It doesn't come back. It's getting worse. And it got to the point where I couldn't even whisper. I was like, what the fuck? So I went to see a doctor, and doctor was like, you got something bad wrong. So he sent me to a throat specialist who shoved a fucking camera up my nose and down to look at my throat and said I had completely ruptured my voice box, and my right vocal cord was completely like black because it had been hemorrhaging for 2 weeks. Oh. Yeah. And
was there any pain?
Yeah.
It was painful?
Yeah, it felt like I fucking had glass in my fucking throat at all times. It sucked. And anyway, so he put me on these wicked steroids and stuff, and 5 days later, whatever, I got to the point where I could talk again, which is good because I need to for work. But couldn't hold a note, couldn't try to sing, nothing like that. So it's been a couple of months now, 2 months, I think, almost. And I'm just getting to the point where I can start a little bit, to do what I got to do for metal. Another month or so, I should be all right. But it's pretty scary because he was like, it may never come back. This happens words, to metal dudes. Yeah, you listen to fucking dude from 6 Feet Under and shit. He sounds like fucking... Or not 6, or is it 6 Feet Under? Yeah, Chris Barnes. He sounds like shit now.
Oh, really?
Yo, dude, their new album's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so, Cannibal Corpse dropped a new album, didn't they?
Yeah, Cannibal Corpse's new album's fucking smasher. That shit's good as fuck. But yeah, 6 Feet Under, the vocals are just like, he needs to just, find a different job.
People don't realize how much goes into singing for metal.
Yeah.
You know how like people who are into like pop music and think, metal sucks with the single and all that shit.
Yeah. Are we not allowed to say that one?
You can say whatever you want. This show is definitely getting canceled at some point. You could dive in, find any video of it with you. Any video that you're in, we could get canceled. Anyway.
But I know what you're saying.
So
people don't think it takes any skill.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at.
And I don't know if it does, but because I don't consider myself a skilled guy. I just but it does hurt. It does take some. It's kind of like building up calluses. Most people can't just immediately fucking rip out a metal album fucking vocally. It takes a little.
Do you think that happened because you haven't been singing consistently for a while?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we hadn't rehearsed in months. If I do it every day, I'm fucking golden. I can do it forever. But every time we take off a month or two and then we come back, I'm destined to not make it through the first practice. You know, I'll be worn out after 5 songs and be, but then I'm usually pretty good by the next one. By the following week, I'm like set. And this was like we hadn't practiced at all. So I'm in the car just fucking belting shit out, trying to fucking memorize my lyrics and shit. 'Cause I'm going to go in and record in a couple of days and just fucking,
damn, dude,
fucking thrashed it. Yeah, it was scary.
So how much longer until you're fully healed that you can go back in and finish your vocals?
Just, I don't know. I mean, there's no timeline on it. The doctor was kind of like, dude, fuck, you know, like, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it ever again or what, you know, so.
Did you get to complete any songs?
No.
Oh, wow.
Not one.
How many songs are you recording?
11.
11?
Yeah.
So right now you still need to finish the bass and the vocals and then just mix it and master it?
Oh, no, there's a little bit more to it. Like a couple little guitar additives here and there. And then guest spots that we're having for guests that are coming in. And then, you know, then we got to add in samples and keyboards.
Yeah,
and all that
keyboards,
kind of crap
yeah.
that we do. And, you know.
Are you allowed to reveal what
808s.
guests?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Off air?
It'll be pretty rad.
Yeah?
Yeah. Elvis is one.
The midget Elvis guy?
No. Presley. People think he's dead, but he's not. He's
Elvis.
doing a guest spot on Pelvic Meatloaf's new album.
Okay.
It's fucking bad.
Nice.
Yeah. We hang out.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Fuck.
Gene Simmons is another one. He's coming in to do a bass track.
I guess my next question was, when is it going to be complete? But you just have no idea.
Yeah, everything's kind of on hold, man. We were trying to bust ass and try to get the first single out at the beginning of May. That was the plan. But now it's just kind of on hold until I'm able to do my part.
And isn't this year the 30 years or
31 now.
Oh, 31. Last
Yeah.
year was 30.
Yep. Yeah, we're old as shit.
Will we see you at a 50 year?
Probably, because we don't know when to quit. You know, obviously we should have quit a long time ago, but we're just we're like a rash, bro, a recurring rash or a recurring case of crabs. You know, like if you ever had crabs, like, and you shampooed kinda, but didn't want to waste it all, so you were trying to be cheap with it, and then, you know, they just hide. They climb into your butt crack for a few days and they come right back, you know, and then you're like, fuck. So you shave your dick and then they just hide in your ass crack. Then they come back after a few days and they got their friends now and their grandkids. It's like that. That's what we are. We're like crabs.
Bang!